All right. Zoom in a bit more. No, zoom in. Thank you. There we go. All right. We're going into week 17. There was no Thursday game, and I know this is late. So I'm glad there was no Thursday game because I would have been out of luck. Week 16, I went 9-7. Yeah, I went 9-7 for week 16. That puts me at 149 to 90 with one tie. Um, Sitting at 736th place. The 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo, he totally gave that game away because the Titans were down. But I know the defense for the 49ers was giving up too many third down conversions, but Jimmy Garoppolo was he was just throwing bad. And I'm actually mad that the Titans won because it's like, where was this when you played the Steelers? Like, you lost to the Steelers, but then you go off against the 49ers. I don't understand it myself. Packers beat the Browns, although a very controversial ending. The Packers could not stop the run. But to that extent, you got to blame the Browns for that loss as well, because, like, come on now. Nick Chubb and whatever his name, the second guy, Johnson, Dearness Johnson, they're turning the Packers rush defense up. But you put the ball in Baker Mayfield's hands, and he threw 3 interceptions prior to the fourth controversial one. But they were moving on the field, no problem. So that was on the Browns. All you had to do was run the ball. You had the timeouts. All you had to do was run the ball. Y'all would have gotten the field goal range. Y'all would have beat the Packers, and it would have been a completely different story with your playoff hopes. That's on coach. That's on the coach. You can't blame the rest for everything though. There are times they make mistakes, but you had the game one on the ground. That's on y'all. The Colts beat the Cardinals. It was a close game, but the Colts came back, and they didn't have to use Jonathan Taylor. He didn't have that game that he had, but it was enough, and Carson Wentz did his thing. The Cardinals just fell apart since they lost to the Packers, I believe, or since Kyler got hurt. It's just been bad. It's like I don't know. The Lions almost came back. I feel bad for the quarterback. He had a receiver getting open, but I guess the Falcons' pass rush got to him, and he threw a pass into triple coverage. If he had waited, he would have had a guy for the touchdown. Oh well, it's all good, Lions. It's the Falcons. It's not that big a deal. Uh, I had hoped, because considering the Bengals couldn't even do that well against the Broncos, but our secondary for the Ravens, man, it's just bad. And didn't help that Tyler Huntley tested positive for COVID the day before the game. Uh, it sucks. Bengals get this one, but I didn't like the fact that they were just throwing up a storm and the game's over. Like, you're up 3 scores and you're just throwing the ball like it's nothing. I get it, your run game wasn't working, but then when there's 2 minutes left, we're down. They're down 3 scores, but you're airing it out, and people are trying to say, "Oh, the Ravens did the same thing to the Broncos." It's not the same. Ravens wanted to get 3 yards for 100. Bengals are airing it out with their starting quarterback out there up 3 scores. Football gods show no mercy now. The Rams almost lost to the Vikings because Matt Stafford, the defense for the Rams bailed them out because Matt Stafford was not playing well this game. The Patriots, it looks like Mac Jones is finally showing his rookie colors because the Bills completely beat the Patriots. If the Bills didn't lose to the Patriots in their own stadium the last time, I would have picked the Bills. Oh well. This was a Tank Bowl game, and I got this one, so I'm glad. It shows that the Jets are a better off team than the Jags. Zach Wilson has having a better season. The Eagles beat the Giants. It was a little touch and go at halftime, tied up 3-3, but the Eagles did their thing, turned it around, blew them out. The Buccaneers beat the Panthers. That was a given. Cam Newton he's the black Taysom Hill, or Taysom Hill's the white him. I don't know, but Cam Newton, he's lost it. I'm sorry. The Chargers lost to the Texans. Oh my gosh, what is going on with the Chargers? I have no words for this one. The Seahawks lost to the Bears because they were able to get a successful 2-point conversion. I saw when I saw the Bears successfully converted a 2-point conversion, I was like, this is what we needed against the Packers and the Steelers and the Browns, and it's like, congrats to you, Bears. Seahawks are going. The Chiefs punished the Steelers, and I'm so thankful for it. I will gladly deal with the Chiefs going on again and sports media being on their dick if it means the Steelers get destroyed. The Broncos. My question is, what is up with their offense? Their defense did a good job. That offense was not doing anything. And what's funny, seeing these two on the same screen, they turned away from this game to show us this game, but it was ending with 2 minutes left and the Raiders kneeling. I don't know. The Cowboys destroyed the Washington football team. My gosh. They took Dak out in the third quarter. Wow. And the Dolphins beat the Saints. I didn't know the Saints were missing their 4 of their 5 starting linemen, because Ian Book for the Saints, or the quarterback, he was left on an island. But congrats to the Dolphins. 7 losses in a row, 7 wins in a row. Hopefully, I counted them out at the start of the season when they were losing all those games. But they come back and they've done their thing. And maybe their playoff push last season wasn't a fluke. We'll see how the season goes on, because we're going to week 17. So now that we're going into week 17, we got the Bills going against the Falcons. And, I got the Bills. They should clinch their division to close out. They have no business losing to the Falcons, but, this season has been crazy. I got the Bears over the Giants. And, the Giants they haven't had any success since their last Super Bowl. They've been having losing seasons for who knows how long. The Bears will get this one as long as Andy Dalton plays his game, but I think he will. I got the Chiefs over the Bengals because I believe the Bengals game against the Ravens last week. You can understand my reasoning for picking the Ravens against the Bengals, considering how Burrow played against the Broncos. Media's trying to hype them up and everything, but again, look who you're going up against in the Ravens secondary. Remember, his rookie year, Marcus Peters and Marlon Humphrey was getting him. So was Patrick Queen when he was sent on a blitz. You notice that because they don't have their all-pro corners, they're not blitzing as much on Joe Burrow. So, Bengals get this one this season, but I don't know why. They should not really be too happy or too proud, because, again, football gods have no mercy. But I got the Chiefs getting the Bengals on this one. Now, moving on to the Dolphins and the Titans. My computer's acting slow, man. Golly. So, here's the dilemma I have. Will the Titans play like they did against the 49ers, or will they play like they did against the Steelers? Because the Dolphins have been showing that so long as Tua is good to go, that defense, I kind of want to pick the Dolphins in the upset. I don't know. This is a game I kind of wish the Dolphins were having a bad season. I would have picked the Titans, no problem. Or Derrick Henry was out there. But it's weird. I don't know how to pick this one. I don't want to go with the majority, and I want the Dolphins to lose. I mean, it doesn't matter. I want the Dolphins to lose because as a Ravens fan, maybe the Ravens can step up. But the Ravens, I don't know. Our team is a little bad, so I don't know. I'll pick the Dolphins on this. The way they've been playing recently for the past 7 games, so pretty much 2 months, they've been playing real well. So I got the Dolphins over the Titans. I got the Colts over the Raiders, simply because I don't trust the Raiders at all. Never will. Never again. And the Colts should be fine with Jonathan Taylor, and I just saw that Carson Wentz is back and available, so there we go. I got the Patriots over the Jags, although it would be hilarious if the Jags win, but nah, I'm pretty sure Mac Jones will have a better game than Trevor Lawrence. Buccaneers over the Jets. I don't see the Buccaneers struggling against the Jets, but I wouldn't be surprised. The Eagles over Washington. After what happened to Washington last week, it's probably best that they not probably best. It's more likely that they're out, and the Eagles are gonna be an upset wild card team going in. So I got the Eagles in this. I pre-picked a long time ago because I'm a Ravens fan, but the way things have been going with the Ravens, it's because I don't think Lamar Jackson's playing. That videos we've seen, he's still limping out there. And Tyler Huntley's been playing great and all, but our secondary is just bad. And I highly doubt that we're going to have the Matthew Stafford from last week. This will be the game Matthew Stafford's like, oh, through those 3 interceptions I threw last week? Nah, I'm going to throw like 4 touchdowns. It's going to be a bad game to watch. So I got the Rams beating the Ravens. What I find hilarious is that you had Aaron Donald saying like this is a revenge game, and I'm like, Aaron, you're going up against a team again, yeah? And I understand that they embarrassed you 2 years ago in your own stadium. But the only players that I know of that are going to be out there offensively is Mark Andrews. Because we're pretty sure Lamar Jackson's not playing. Hollywood Brown's going to be sick. There's the running backs are all gone. They haven't had a decent run game in who knows how long. And the defense is in shambles. So, but if the Ravens pull off the upset, I wouldn't be mad. The Chargers have been slipping, but the Broncos offense can't do anything. The only way the Broncos beat the Chargers is if Justin Herbert throws pick sixes, but I got the Chargers on this one. The 49ers and the Texans. It was great seeing the Texans win last week, but I'm pretty sure the 49ers get their act together. I got the Cowboys over the Cardinals because the Cowboys have been looking very strong, especially in that defense. The offense was able to click, but again, it was Washington. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Cowboys get this one unless Kyler Murray reactivates. Who knows? I don't care. But I got the Saints. I have nothing to say about this game. They should have their players back, the Saints, but yeah, I don't care. The Seahawks are out. The Lions, I see the Seahawks. Don't care about these guys either. Kirk Cousins is out. But that run game is, if Dalvin Cook is good, but I don't know. They'll probably benefit. The refs will probably help out the Packers, make sure they don't lose the first seed. Yeah, so they're in limbo. And I got the Browns over the Steelers on Monday night because the Steelers haven't been playing that well all season, and I'm pretty sure the Browns defense will bail out the offense, bail out Baker Mayfield. They're gonna probably stick to the run game more often because Pittsburgh can't stop the run, and obviously they can't stop the pass. But they're gonna rely on the Browns are gonna rely on the run game. So, yeah, I got the Browns getting that one. And that's all of them. Those are my picks. Let's say 27 points, not 27 points is scored. And I'm locked in. 149.90 with one tie. I'm at 736th place. All right. Let's go. Good luck tomorrow.